first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggles to the highs. We make it last. Tune in, lock in. It's the Family First Podcast. Family first, yeah. Stay on track. Talking real life. Never hold back. From the struggle to the highs. We make it last. Tune in, lock in. It's the Family First Podcast. We talking life, talking dreams. Trying to break the chains. From the struggles and the hustle through the joy and pain. It's for the moms, it's for the dads, for the kids we raise. Every episode hitting like a vibe we crave. We ain't
Hello, people. We are here with another episode of that Fam First Podcast. You already know how it is. I'm your guy, Tagged Up Samuels. Let's get some intros out the way.
Hey everybody, hey, this is Lady TMBJ. I'm coming in the building.
Mama Doom Doom at the door.
Doom, 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 doom. That's my brother Ish, if y'all ain't know yet. And yo, I don't know yet. Last episode yesterday was pretty lit, and we didn't have enough time to do what we wanted to do. And plus, you know what I'm saying, everybody had to go handle their biz and all of that shit. And we couldn't hear Lady down there. We couldn't hear as clear as we wanted to. So let's do a sound check. Can I hear you? Can you hear me? Can I hear you?
You hear me?
All right, cool. Yeah, I can hear both y'all. So let's kind of pick up where we left off, you know what I'm saying, to kind of, you know what I'm saying, keep it going, keep the ball rolling and shit. And the last thing I remember we was talking about, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, we was talking about should there be fucking on the first date?
That's what y'all were finished at?
Well, we didn't have enough time.
It was some bullshit.
I did? Now there was a whole bunch of videos I seen of and it's mainly the females that's pulling out their phones doing this shit, where they taking out on a date and they order an excessive amount on their end, and man just said, yo, we doing anything? They just say straight up no. They have the bravery to say, and they get mad when they say, all right, let's split the check in half. I'm one of those people to be like, if I gotta wait for sex, then I think you should pay for everything.
What?
Yeah, no. If I gotta wait, if I gotta wait for it, then you should. If I gotta wait for your cootant, then you should wait for my money.
That's some bullshit.
So you pay for the dates, and then once I get that, then the wallet opens up. Okay.
Was your when you decided to set this date up? Was your intentions on having sex?
Yes. Yes. A man is not gonna want to take you out unless he wants to sleep with you. We don't give a fuck about you. We don't give a fuck about nobody's dreams and shit like that. That's just the shit we say to get to.
I'm standing on what I told you yesterday, but that's not the question that you had asked. You had asked, is it okay or cool to have sex on the first date? And I told you, whatever her prerogative is, or whatever your prerogative is, or if the vibe is good and everything going, and you want to do that, do that.
Yeah,
because I don't feel like sex on the first date defines who a person is.
Okay, yeah, I do remember me asking something like that, and you saying something like that. Yeah, I do agree with that. I'm like I said, I think I'm one of those people that agree that should be a thing. Like, I think if y'all grown folks and all that, so it's pretty much what you said. But if that's not the case, and we still going on dates and you ain't put out, then I think you should pay for all the dates then.
Okay, yeah, still going on dates, but I don't feel like she should have to pay for it because she doesn't feel like she wants to have sex on the first date like that. I feel like now you're punishing her for something that she just doesn't want to do or doesn't feel comfortable doing or obviously don't want to do. Whatever the situation is or whatever the case may be behind why she doesn't want to do it, I feel like she's being punished for it.
Being punished for That's kind of a stretch, but let's
It
go with
is
that.
like, okay,
Let's
well, girl, let me tell you something. You said if you don't want to have sex with me on this first date, then I feel like you need to pay for everything on the like whatever we buy.
sounds like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually right. Because if I gotta wait for your legs to open up, why can't you wait for my wallet to open up?
Because that's just a generous thing to do. Now, I'm not saying you got to pay for it. I mean, if y'all want to split that, split it, then split it. But damn,
And
Do
and
you
so,
ever think there's a situation where the woman should pay for a date? You think it's always whether sex is included or
no,
not?
no. We said the first day. I'm absolutely not saying that because me personally, I'll pay for a date, a time or two, or a cruise or whatever that we want to do, or whatever I got planned on what I want to do. But I'm not gonna punish him and make him pay for it because he don't want to give me the dick. It's a lot of dicks out there. Then I just set up
dick is
another
free
date.
though. Dick is free though. Pussy
And
costs.
pussy
Dick is
is
free.
too.
No, pussy costs. Dick is free.
Pussy
There's not
costs.
get and
I
I say it
mean,
like this.
they give it away for
I
free.
yeah.
They okay. They
This
give.
is
You're right. They give it
Definitely
away
give it
for
away.
free.
the
You're
way I put.
absolutely
All right.
right. So
The
what
reason
I'm
why
like,
I said it like this. The reason why I said that is that this a man will never not fuck a woman because she broke. But there's been hella situations where a woman refuses to do anything with a man because he's broke.
yeah, I
There's never
agree.
been like there's never been a situation like yeah you ain't making enough for me to you know what I'm saying because the dick is free you know what I'm saying
That's
dick is
right.
free. I've yet to see a nigga refuse to get out the car because they went to the Cheesecake Factory. I ain't seen no shit
Oh
like
well,
that.
I'm going to Cheesecake Factory.
Shouts out to Cheesecake Factory. Shouts out to them. So Ish, how you doing, brother?
Man, the same old, beating these kids up, paying these bills, nigga.
Beat these kids up.
Would you prefer? Well, we didn't already went through this, and I don't think you said your opinion. So before I ask you this next question, can I get your opinion on this?
What on the paying for
And
the
how
date?
many and if not, how many dates do you think needs to be had before setting the table?
I mean, I don't know about needs to be had. That's a little rapey, but I mean, I'm gonna pay for the date like I'm supposed to. If it's a bad date, she gonna pay for her food. I'm not gonna pay. If I feel like I'm being used just so you can have lunch or put some pictures on your social media, bitch, you gonna pay. Tony Two Checks is gonna come into effect in there. But that's just me though. I ain't got no problem
Okay,
paying,
but do okay.
but
So
to
if it
expect
doesn't
sex,
happen on
not.
the first date, how long do you think that she should? How long do you think it should take for her to give it up? If it's not on the first date, and then you continue to want to go out
Depends
and
on how
date for
much I
her.
like her, how much time I'm gonna invest into trying to get the coochie. And if I want it on the first night, you don't give it on the first night. Well, it was nice to meet you, but if I'm trying to get that
Damn, for
motherfucker,
real?
I
yeah.
said it earlier. I said it last. Go ahead, bro.
If I'm on some dirtbag shit, let me be on dirtbag. Just like we was talking about homegirl the other night, finessing homeboy. If that's the game I'm
Yeah.
on, that's the game I'm on. If I'm trying to
Okay.
get fucked tonight, I'm trying to get fucked tonight. If you don't want to do that, that's perfectly fine, baby. Respect yourself, and I love you for that. But get the fuck out of my car. I'm trying to get some pussy. You know what I mean?
There's
That's
been
what it
multiple.
is.
There's been multiple
But
situations where a dude has
here's
flown
my
a
thing
girl
though.
out.
If you just trying to fuck, why is you taking bitches on dates? That's
That
lying
you
to me.
that was going to be my next question to you, but you already answered it. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like you should establish that beforehand. Like,
I
bitch, look,
mean,
I only want to fuck, and this is all we're gonna do. So let's just do this. Why I gotta
See,
go out
look,
and
I don't.
fucking
I'm not
have
saying
fucking
it.
steak, potatoes, and a goddamn vegetable for me to give up my
mama.
motherfucking dick? Like,
Ain't nothing
no.
wrong with potatoes. Ain't nothing wrong with
Oh, I'm
potatoes.
not
But
saying that.
that's
Oh,
not what
that's
I'm saying.
good.
That's not what I'm
The
saying. It's
problem
kind
with
of
that
like
is we can't be honest as men. We can't walk into the store talking about, damn, that ass fat. You trying to suck some dick? Because that's what we really want to say.
you
We'll
can't.
never get nowhere if we were to be honest. If I just walked up behind you, was like, "What's up, dark skin?" Trying to clean that butthole. What you gonna say to me?
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. You can't. No, listen. You can be honest, but why you gotta say it like that? Like, so much that, like,
Honest
that
is
gonna make
honest.
her feel like she,
What's up,
like,
dark
it's
skin?
gonna make her feel like she ain't shit. Like she just a piece of meat.
Honest is honest.
Okay, men are dogs. Ain't
Huh?
men are dogs. What do you mean she just a piece of
I'm
meat?
just
Yeah, she
saying, like,
is.
of course, if you say it like that, of course you're gonna get that attitude or what the fuck you mean or just
Okay.
whatever the situation
Okay,
is.
but what I'm saying is, you know damn well 9 out of 10 niggas that try to holler at you, get your number, is just trying to fuck. You know that, right? So what do you want? What should he say then?
You can say it. I mean, there's a lot of ways to say it, but damn, like.
What? No,
Like
there
that?
ain't no nice way to say what's
Yes,
up.
it is.
I'm trying to
I'm not
penetrate them
saying
holes.
that's a nice way, but damn.
Hello,
there's no
ma'am.
nice
How are
way to
you?
be a creep.
Hello, ma'am. How are you doing? I'm trying to indulge in sexual activity.
Yeah,
Would you
hello,
indulge
I'm
with me?
Would you like to
Don't say it
participate?
squarish like that, but
I
like,
would like to
damn.
introduce.
Like,
I
hey,
go.
baby, I think you cute. I'm trying to get some, or I'm trying to get some head, or I'm trying to, like, whatever, but.
Okay, yeah, and you know goddamn well that if somebody walk up to you in the store, I'm like, "Hey, what's up? How you doing? My name's Jamal. I was trying to see if you can put my dick in your mouth sometime soon. Try and get some
Well,
head."
I have
You don't wanna hear
never.
that. You don't want
I
to hear
have.
that. Just like I don't want no girl to walk by. "Hey, what's up? My name's Keith. I'm trying to see if you're gonna give me money for nothing." I don't want that. At least lie to me. You know what I mean? Pat my thigh while I'm driving. Make me think I'm gonna get some coochie or something.
And another reason why is, and another reason why, I think Jay said this yesterday too. Like most people I know got married before they had some, and they get in there and they test that box out and it ain't what they think it's gonna be. They fuck around
That's
and
how a lot of niggas
get
end up
lost in
married,
there
because
and
they
get
don't
lost
get
in
no
there.
pussy. Then when
And
they
they
get some, they keep it.
and then
That's
once
why
they
these
stick
niggas-
it in, they whole
That's why
fucking
these
half
niggas
body
be
is in
married
there.
to That's why niggas be married to these walking duffel bags, because they finally get some pussy and don't want to lose it.
It don't.
Okay, so now that reminds me of what you were saying yesterday when you was like, the scenario is the dude told his bitch that her pussy was
Oh
garbage. He was
yeah,
gonna stay with her because he
yeah.
loved her. So that's what we
That's
stopped
love.
off on.
That's love. That when she said, "How do you know that? How'd you know you was that you really love me?" He didn't want to tell her, but he said, "I found out I loved you when I fucked, and I found out your pussy was trash, and I didn't care."
But what is trash pussy?
Not. I guess the opposite of good. I don't.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's a wet hole, nigga.
I mean, some
Yeah,
all
but
vagina. I mean, as much as I would like to tell women that, in one hand, that all of them have standard. They have a vagina, and it comes standard on all models. Not one vagina is better than the other one. But I will be honest to say there are some vaginas that are more beat up than others. You know what I'm saying?
that's what makes it trash. Because if you
nobody
ain't got
wants.
your walls, then what is your dick doing?
No, if you don't have what? Wait, say that again.
You heard me. If you ain't got no walls, what is the dick doing? So that shit is trash. It's garbage. Your
Okay.
walls been knocked out
So
already, man.
yeah, I was about,
I mean,
I was
I
about
don't
to say
know.
them walls is
I don't
just
have a
No,
vagina.
I'm
beat up.
just saying. But then most people that say that women or men dick is garbage or trash or whatever, most of that is just based off of hurt feelings. They're in their feelings. They're moving off emotions most of the time when
Okay.
that shit is being
Which
said.
brings me to an argument I be having. If she handed out whack pussy because she wasn't feeling that nigga, why do the OGs and the tricks be getting the wet?
That is a good question.
That money must really turn her on getting paid for it. Because I came over with some Amsterdam weed and my pussy was trash, but OG pulled up and paid for it. He got some wet. That ain't fair. So you attracted to OG or you attracted to getting paid for it? Let me know, because I got 46 months.
I'm gonna tell you, she's attracted to the money. The money is gonna fulfill her more than him.
Exactly. So show me a happy bitch with a broke nigga. You can't tell me she happy waiting on the bus with Latrell.
No, she can't. Nah.
Just like you can't show me a happy man. he got some big fat nasty bitch. She all dark on the cheeks and shit. He ain't happy.
Got that line on the nose right here.
Every time
Okay,
you see her, she's still wearing
broke.
that
So
Care
when you
Bears.
say when you say broke, that means he ain't got no job, no money, no nothing, right?
I'm talking about because I'm a bum. Because I'm a bum. You know I'm a bum.
I just want to know what your definition of broke means, because I mean, a lot of people apply that shit differently.
Yeah, well, yeah. See, that's the gray area because what's broke to one person is doing just fine
It's
to the
not.
other.
Yeah.
So that's
what I'm
all
saying,
about. That's her personal thing. I mean, I'm sure you probably don't need a man. You'd like a man that make 100, 200K a year, but you don't need one, do you?
No, I don't. I don't need a man that got all kinds of money, because I'd rather build it there than have a
Because that
millionaire.
money's not gonna buy you happy. How many times you gonna let him buy you something after he black your eye and cheat on you?
Oh, well,
You know what I mean?
it's not. Yeah. It ain't
Those were
gonna
the
be
good
none of
old
that, but
days.
yeah, I get it.
Because listen,
Those were the good
I'm
old
retired.
days.
I'm retired, and a shout out and apology to all the girls that had to deal with me. But nigga, I had money, and nigga, I cheated, and I only got to buy so many gifts before the bitch got tired of it.
Yeah, because a woman is not going to allow materialistic things to pull her in. So when you got a materialistic mind frame, of course, oh, he buys me this, he buys me that, girl. All I got to do is let him hit me upside my head one good time, and I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna have this BMW. See, he's materialistic mind.
Girl, I think I got a concussion. Girl,
But if it's not based off of that, then you're gonna be straight. You're gonna be all good, because money ain't gonna make you happy. Money just makes the world go round.
huh?
It's all about you recognize what's standing in front of you. Cause I be telling all my female friends and cousins, I be like, hey, niggas is gonna tell you exactly who they are and what they on within 3 days of getting your number.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start texting that nigga, if he's blowing your shit up quickly, he's trying to get it. If that nigga's saying all the right things, he's a lying piece of shit. And if that nigga hurry up and ask about sex, that's the only reason why he got your number. Niggas lie on themselves quick. So how can you not recognize what's in front of you? The same thing goes for women. Nigga, you know if you ugly, fat, stupid, and broke, this bad bitch is not interested in you. She just wants to see what you gonna give, nigga. So, hey, if you go to the carnival and pay for carnival games, you get carnival prizes.
Shit. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I think that's so a lot of times. I think a lot of times we take shit just because it's being given to us. Don't nobody want to be selective no more. Somebody trying to talk to me. That's why so many relationships are built. The foundation's built on fucking. Y'all meet within the first 2 weeks. Y'all fucked each other, and now y'all keep fucking, and neither one of you know what the other one's favorite color is.
Yeah, that's true too.
So how long do you think it needs to be before sex is on the table?
Until it's natural. You trying to put a date on it, nigga, you gonna try to work for the reward, nigga. You supposed to keep digging till you find the diamonds. Ain't that what the little picture on the internet is?
Well, I don't give a fuck. I'm not waiting for nobody that's talking about no 60, 90 days. You can 60, 90 days.
No, I'm out. No, you can miss me with that. I'm out.
Like,
I done said that. I'm out.
I'll go pop my pussy somewhere else, because I'm not finna wait 60, 90 days to figure
I'm
out.
out. And if a dude is ever saying that, then that man is gay. If a dude is saying that, he's gay.
Saying what? He ain't waiting?
Oh, I'm waiting for 90 days for you to get this.
If you're in my
he's gay.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting 90 days. Or if a bra gonna wait 60 to 90 days, I'm not doing that, bro.
Nah,
yeah, I mean, I'll wait 90 days on you. I'm still fucking other people.
But the other way around.
It's too much. It's too much shit going around for all that. See, that's why.
Man, it's 2025. Coochies and dicks are falling off.
Exactly. That's why I'm not trying to do that. That's why the moment
people
that you tell me that you're going to sit there and wait the 90 days, I'm already going to know something.
You done already said it, so I've got to ask the question. Any one of y'all can answer it first. Y'all wake up in the morning and y'all see that y'all shit fell through y'all pants leg. How are y'all feeling? What is y'all reaction? I just said it. You just said it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. It is a very common effect that men suffer from erectile dysfunction, even healthy ones, right?
Yes.
So if my dick fall off, what do I need a woman for? It's the same thing. I can't fuck. If I'm supposed to pay the bills, fight the burglar, teach Doug Cheney how to fucking throw baseballs and shit, and I can't get no pussy after this, why are you here? What do I need you for?
You wake up, you go into the bathroom, and you find out your shit and fell down and your pants
Yeah,
wet.
you
What
just
are you doing?
yeah,
What are you doing?
You wake up in the morning and you do
Dying.
broken bucket.
What are you doing? You're like, what the
Hell
fuck
no.
is that? You
Hell
find it,
no.
you're just laying on the floor, shivering.
Hell no. Yeah, and I'm not saying that to be an asshole. I'm just saying, if I can't fuck, what is the whole purpose? Because don't no nigga buy clothes and rims and say, yeah, these niggas at the club gonna love me. No, they say the hoes gonna love me. I bought my Thunderbird for me because that's what I like. I'm not trying to impress somebody, but I did buy chains and stupid clothes and shit I didn't need so I could get my little ass PP touched on.
Yo, that Thunderbird was that Thunder was nice.
Because you can ask any female, what would you rather have? A bum ass nigga with good dick or a nigga that does everything else and he got a little wiener? She gonna take everything else. She can deal with that nigga not hitting it good. But you can't be sitting up in the bitch house calling her 5 minutes before she get off like, hey, get a square from your coworker. You can't do that.
I'm glad you said that because that leads me to this next topic and shit. You know what I'm saying? How you doing, bro? How you doing, KO? How you doing?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
You know, just to get more into this topic that I'm going to bring into, it has something to do with you.
I'm scared now.
Don't be, because I want you to tell me that terrible story that you had, that terrible scenario that you had.
Which one?
Of the blonde date, John. The blonde date, John.
You had a blind date?
That's what I call it. That's what I call it. No, wait. Maybe I said the wrong words.
Okay, so I want you to imagine this. All right. Your woman tells you, hey, my homegirl wants us to come over. She's gonna be there, and her husband's gonna be there. He plays the video game just like you. So y'all should get along. You get over there and you hanging out in the room with a bum ass nigga. You have nothing in common with this guy. Only thing you have in common, like y'all got the same video game system. That's it. My man plays 2K and that's it. I play a plethora of video games, man. All he plays is 2K. The game that he was playing, the score was like 140 to like 8. And he had 140, which kind of made me feel like, bro, you're not good at this game. You got it on the easiest settings.
My rookie.
I'm trying to see if I got something in common with this dude. And I'm like, hey, bro, where you work at? He's like, shit, you know. No, I don't know. Dude's like calling his girl to bring him stuff. Bring me that black in there. That cheap ass BLK pack had half a black in there. I just really couldn't like get jiggy with. I was ready to leave. I wanted to go home. Bro's asking for my gamer tag, and I had to tell him that I play Xbox just so like bro does not get my gamer tag. Nothing. I didn't like that guy, and like I was very offended that I had to be around him for like a whole 45 minutes. I'm introverted, man. I'm cool with that.
Now, I told you to say that because I wanted to ask you this. Like, we all cool and all of that. We all cool. So I'm pretty sure that y'all have probably seen that in a similar fashion, some point of time where you've seen you've seen somebody's dude and they just sitting there chilling playing 2K, drinking on some, Seagram's gin.
Ugh.
Nigga had a bottle of E&J, the flat bottle. He had a flat bottle of E&J.
First of all, if you drinking anything out of the bottle, I don't care if it's Douce. Nigga, get away from me. You room temping a bottle?
Cans of fucking 211 everywhere.
Nah.
I don't even like 211, bro.
Now it's always these individuals like you had said this earlier. Do you want a broke nigga who gonna knock it out or a good nigga with a little teeny weeny? And it seems like that the first option for most will, even though they say they wouldn't, it's always the broke nigga at first. You know what I'm saying? The broke nigga is always first. And I asked this question, why, and you can answer this, why does this, how do I say this? The person after that tragedy has to pay a bigger price than the dude before had to. So in other words, baby daddy don't do shit.
Because
You know what I'm saying? He just
people are
playing
starving,
2K. He waiting on the check to come. Well, let me get your food stamp card. You know what I'm saying? He ain't never did nothing for you, but the dude after, you know what I'm saying? He's the one that's really going out and all of that. Why does it seem like the dude after has to pay the bigger price than the dude before?
because at that point she's expecting more. You know what I mean? You know, she
Why
done
she-
dealt with the broke ass felon already. She don't
Because
wanna
she
deal with
already
it.
experienced it.
So she should expect more. So okay, so you're telling me that how do I say? I'm trying to say this in an appropriate way. There should be no reason why that should be possible. There should be no reason why that should be possible. Because if anything, the price should lower. Because nobody on here can name anything that gains value with age and use. If Pookie and Ray Ray was, wearing you down and all of that, and all they had to do was get you a Newport and some Reggie, I don't think I should be paying for your Don Julio and your Loud Pack.
Trailer Court.
I mean, if you fucking with the bitch, you gotta pay for the bitch. But
Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but that's also saying like she's not allowed to change and learn from her decisions and bad
That's what
mistakes,
I'm
nigga.
saying.
You don't fuck with booger wuss that like to argue all damn day, do you? You used to, so why you can't fuck with her if she like to argue? So that's all. That's the tit for tat there. But nigga, you pay it reversed the words. You pay for what you get. Nigga, why you keep going over to that bum ass bitch house? You know she needs cigarettes and weed.
the cigarettes and weed shouldn't be an issue, but and this is where I think this is where the selfish mind kicks in. There should be no way that if you was on the bus with Terrell, you stop being with Terrell on the bus stop, and out of nowhere, you require me to get you a bag, or you require me to do some shit that Pookie or Ray Ray's never done for you, and you've given them more just for doing less, which means they didn't have to do none of that shit, and you was throwing boomerang in that pussy.
Believe them.
Why is the price getting higher?
It's not, well, I wouldn't necessarily say the price is getting higher. It's just like you said, like, if we get what you're saying, we know what you're saying, but then it's like, again, we're faulting her for wanting to change or gain knowledge from what she had in the first situation versus what she's now asking or expecting or hoping for in the next.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying. No, I just expect to be a realist. Like, if you come out, see, when men's value increases while women's value decreases, y'all have y'all value when y'all born. So the reason why I say the moment you lose your virginity, you know what I'm saying, your value is gonna automatically start decreasing, given the fact that how many people you done let get in your cootie. Now you go through all of this. Yeah, I made mistakes. That's what everybody says. I'm young, dumb, probably full of cum at this point. Now that you realize that the damage has already been done, the price is going down. You meet this person you've never met before, and out of nowhere, you think you should go back to the price you originally had.
Yeah, if not higher.
So
I don't know how that works.
Are you speaking of more of the women that do have the high body count, or just women in general that
In
make
general.
bad choices?
In general, they made bad choices because everybody's made bad choices. That doesn't mean I should pay. That the gas people, they made the bad decisions. That don't mean I should pay a higher price on the gas because they fucked
So
up.
they're all supposed to be virgins when you meet them?
No, they're just
Yeah.
no. But don't put. But if the gas, but if your gas is worth 99 cents, don't. If your gas is worth 99 cents, don't come at me with 3.29. If you let everybody in your mama test drive what you got, then really there's no value in it after it's my turn. And now I'm lost in it. And I can't get out.
And now,
And I'm trapped. Craig, what are you doing in here? You know what? Never mind. Never mind. What was that next topic I was gonna pull up? It was funny that you mentioned that. It was funny because what was that? I peeped out. I started doing homework on this shit because usually when somebody brings something up to me, I want to make sure I know everything about it and all of that. It wasn't 1.25 million. It was just like a little over just a million that Anthony Edwards had to pay. Now that I'm looking at it, that was a very smart movie made. He dodged a bullet. He dodged a bullet.
We established it was smart on him to get it out of the
Yeah,
way.
now you were right. I want to go back and say that you were right. He dodged a bullet. I mean, me personally, I still wouldn't have gave him this shit, but he dodged a bullet. He did the right thing. He did the right thing. Now,
Here's the craziest thing about all of that, right?
Yeah.
Why are we supposed to give a fuck?
I don't know why we're supposed to give a fuck, but
I don't understand, bro. Why when a celebrity goes through normal shit, it's crazy to us. Like,
I mean, the number is crazy, but I mean, you're in a different tax bracket, so I guess that the reason why it matters is because you would be surprised.
The argument is the amount,
and you would be surprised. Like, yes, sir, you'd be surprised. Like, really, if Anthony Edwards was just regular old nigga from Dollar General, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be on this type of shit. Like, and it's like, why plot on an individual just because they're on that time? Yeah, he's dumb as fuck for falling for it. And she gamed him. She did what she was supposed to do. Kudos to her. But that don't make it right.
We established all that.
Yeah.
It's regular.
So I wanted to say that, hey, you were right about that. You haven't been paying attention on Twitter, so it's okay. I will pick you back up. Clarissa Shields has officially called out Remy Ma for a celebrity boxing match. Officially. Now, why is your homegirl Clarissa Shields bullying on people she knows she can beat?
Because she can beat people up. That's what people who can beat people up do. We let people know we can beat you up.
But against someone that can't fight.
They fighting over Papoose, so like, let them. You know what I mean? That's Papoose.
Papoose. I'm dead.
So over her. So.
Oh.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I'm so over the Clarissa Shields and Remy Ma and Papoose situation.
I mean, I would be too if I didn't constantly see it. If I didn't constantly see it on my subscriptions list.
Yeah, the whole situation is stupid. The whole situation is stupid. It couple buckethead bitches from the hood fighting over this nigga in the corner. It happens. Clarissa, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, Clarissa, you can call me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'll fight
I knew
back,
that was
Clarissa.
coming.
Though, like,
Said
I
I'm
knew
like,
that was
yeah.
coming.
I don't know. I got the hots for Clarissa. She corny. What she doing either way?
They're all corny for what they're doing.
Yeah. Well,
It's like it went too far now. It's like overboiled now.
yeah, but what happened to Papoose is proof, man. It don't matter how good you is, bro. It don't matter. You got, man.
That's terrible.
You got to catch.
That's terrible.
It's hard out here, bro. You would think people like Remy Ma and Papoose would fucking. That would be something for people to look up to. Like Cardi
Yeah,
B
Black
and
Love.
Offset,
Well,
that's
it
not a
was
couple
something
to
that they
look
were
up.
looking up to, and then when something go wrong, the little things that go wrong, then everybody starts switching up and jumping on different boats and trains and shit. So all that happens. It'll never stay. Just like keep it 100, keep it solid. Like whatever happened in the situation. So they were being looked up to, but the moment something go wrong, then
Yeah, but this ain't something going wrong. Like she went like Papoose is like his overall character's like 74 out of 100. She went and got a nigga who was 69 out of 100. Like it's the same nigga. Like she clowned this nigga. We don't know the backdoor stories though. And plus, people grow apart. Remy Ma got tired of being around. I don't know why she picked what she picked. But hey, people like what they like because she clearly got a type. She like bald head niggas from the east that don't nobody know about.
From the East. That's exactly what she went for.
Who Papoose is. Even less people know who the fuck Easy the block captain is.
You'd have to be a battle rap fan.
I'd love to not hear his music.
You'd have to be a battle rapper to know who Easy is.
Yeah. And if you're new to battle rap, you don't know who Easy is.
You really don't know who he is.
Yeah, if you go on Google and type in top 10 battle rappers, he ain't gonna be in there.
Oh no, absolutely not. There's gonna be some people in there that shouldn't be in there, but he's definitely not gonna be in there.
Yeah, he's definitely not. So I mean, at the end of the day, that's their fucking problem. We so worried about celebrities breaking up. We'll change our profile picture to when something happens to a celebrity. Don't none of us change our profile picture to our homie grandma who died, to our homie brother who died. Why is this celebrity you've never met or known in life and that why are we so invested in their fucking lives if it isn't entertainment? If you ain't singing, dancing, or scoring points, why do we care?
Or preaching, obviously, or preaching, or being a preacher, obviously. Let's not forget the preacher's a good hustle game now.
The preacher gonna always win.
Like seriously, like after seeing that, after I showed that clip, like I'm still like in awe of that. He tried to defend himself, by trying to explain why he asked his church for 40,000.
Walk towards that right there. I'd have
closed the door
as loud as I could. Jesus did not charge a fee. And I'd walk towards the door, and if that nigga didn't open that door, I'm gonna knock that bow tie out from up under his chin on a dead homies. Nigga, get your bitch ass out.
I said, close the doors.
I'm gonna grab my daughter's hands, and I'm gonna tell them like, that's not Jesus, bro. I read the motherfucking book. Jesus did not charge a fee, nigga. Jesus said, I got a blanket. You want to snuggle or not? Jesus didn't say lock the doors until cuz come up off them breadcrumbs. You know what I mean? Hell no.
I said close the doors.
Somebody got punched on my way out.
Ushers, close the doors. Close the doors. Close the doors.
Close the doors.
We all gonna leave together. Y'all ain't going no place but to the restaurant.
You see this nigga pandering
tonight, and those that are watching, it's 1,000 that's watching online. This is a small seed. If I get 1,000 online to give this, if I get 1,000 in the sanctuary to give this, that's $40,000 tonight. I'm challenging.
I'm wondering, that church is pretty big. You know what I'm saying? 40 bands. You asking one day for 40 bands. Is the church in that need of all that type of work? Does the church need 40 bands in one day?
Nigga, yeah. It's the church. Give God the first portion of your income. Say it with me now. Give God the first portion of your income. Not after
They ain't asking for the first portion. They're asking
not
for
after the groceries. And you say, well, I'm going to give God a little of what's left. You do that, and that's what you're going to get from God.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
read the
Eventually,
book, bro.
they're going
The Bible says it is easier for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. And there's only two people in the hood with money. That's the dope man and the pastor, nigga.
Pastor.
Nigga, you are a fool going in, man. You going in there paying for hope, and you can get it for free by getting on your knees and talking to the back of your thumbs. You'll be all right. You ain't got to go in there and pay.
And it's surprising how many folks is in the church. You know what I'm saying? I know they got like a whole bunch of people in churches like that. You see these old folks, and you see their kids and all of that. Tell them, you ain't got to give them this money. You ain't got to fall for this, and they still up there. Why? Is folks really that blind, or do the church really need that money? Because it starts from somewhere. Like, is folks really that blind? Like, okay, let's get this man 40 racks.
Yeah.
Crypto, what's his name? Crypto Dollar.
Pulling out the dough.
Unfortunately, yeah.
When he said
What's
that, because you telling me it was nothing but 1,000 adults in there. I could see 1,000 adults that have $20, right? But that room ain't $1,000. I mean, that room ain't just all adults.
Yeah.
His kids in there.
He even asked people to do the Cash App tap pay and shit.
That's crazy work, man.
Like dead ass. And if you
and the new Jesus, the new picture of Jesus, instead of him on the cross, it should be him doing the Birdman.
Him doing this shit.
They are, because they done turned Jesus into a dollar sign, and I think it's crazy. Me personally, I'm not gonna get into it because I don't like arguing with people, but I don't believe in all that stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that. But I have read that book multiple times because I was made to, bro. They done turned. It's a message. Is all it is. It's a message for character. But nigga, they done turned it into a dollar sign.
That's the biggest racket now. Church game.
Hey, they don't pay taxes.
That's the biggest racket. They
don't open me up one.
Pastors don't pay taxes.
Because I know that book front to back. I don't need to read it. I can stand in front of all of them and just, hey, pick a page, brother. Let's talk about that. Matter of fact, before you leave. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna ask for money in my church. I'm asking for services. Come paint the deck, nigga. Cut the grass. You know what I'm saying?
Cut the grass.
Put some caulk around the windows and shit.
Some real tiles.
I'm gonna get free services. The church gonna look like a goddamn monarch. Nigga, Art Deco 20s. I'm gonna have a whole tower. Give God the first portion of your income. Say it with me.
I swear, no, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. What was that next topic I had? It was right on my phone too. I usually be keeping my shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I usually keep my shit. Oh, where is it at? I just saw it. Damn, I can't find the shit. Oh, that's what it was. You see, you fuck with Charleston, right? You fuck with Charleston White.
Yeah.
Did you see that video he did where allegedly he reveals evidence that Big U has something to do with Nip?
Oh, whatever. Until that shit come out in the court, all them niggas is talking. I don't care, even if he does have it. If you got something, show us. If not, shut the fuck up.
Seems like everybody's going down for something. Everybody's going down for something.
Everybody's on the internet telling everybody. I never, in all of the gangster movies and music that I paid attention to, not one of them niggas said go outside and tell everyone you did it. Niggas is doing this shit on camera. They act like prison isn't real, and that's where I started fucking with Charleston. Like, let these dumbass niggas go to prison, get them out the way, cause that's a question I be asking. If all these niggas is gay, deadbeats, losers, and thugs, who's raising them if the daddies ain't there? Where are these idiots coming from? Where are these tight pants gang signs standing there, nigga? Somebody mama's posted them on Facebook. Look at Son. Son shot up a playground. You know what I'm saying? Where are these niggas coming from? No.
Yeah, that's crazy that you say it like that, because I couldn't have said it a better way. That's pretty much where it goes down to. Social media has fucked these kids' lives up forever. And it's not even that social media, it's the way that they use it.
You want to know, because when I was growing up watching movies, bro, I used to think rich kids was only in movies. I didn't know that there was really kids out there just a bunch of fucking money with no real parenting around. And now social media let everybody know that somebody else's life is better than them. And that's all they trying to do is keep up and compete with somebody else's life. You can't fuck with somebody else shaking the dice. That's their dice. Now you can get on the internet and see somebody the same age as you. Ain't neither one of you old enough to buy cigarettes, but one of you driving a McLaren. Shit. Attention is a hell of a drug, though.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck Charlemagne, but shout out Charlemagne. He said it, the first person I heard that attention is the worst drug known to man. Motherfuckers would do anything to be seen.
Yeah.
And everybody sitting here on camera right now has done something stupid to be seen. Ain't none of us I know ain't nobody. We older now, yeah, maybe not recently, but everybody in here is over 25, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you did something stupid, so somebody or something will notice you. We all have. Nowadays, they're just killing and fucking for it.
That's a sad thing. Oh, now here's the question I was gonna ask. I don't think I asked this question to y'all. I was going to, but just stepping out of the box. I think I asked bro this already, but I'm asking anyway. It's one of those would you rather situations. Would you rather have a son that's a snitch or a son that's gay?
Son that's gay?
A son that's I'm going with the son that's gay.
The son that snitch is probably gonna get his fucking face shot up.
Yeah,
Little
and
gay
he's
just being gay, and
he'll be. And
being
if he's
gay,
snitching,
so
if he's snitching, he'll be gay anyway. If he's snitching, chances are he'll be gay anyway.
Yeah, like
Chances
being
are
gay.
he'll be.
I mean, okay, now the man in me has to ask, how fucking gay are we talking? Like, is he gay? Or is he like, does he have on a laminated skirt with go-go boots and big hair?
We talking, hey, macho,
Like,
man. We talking about that. We talking about
assless chaps?
We talking assless chaps, my nigga.
No.
We talking YMCA. We talking about that, nigga.
It would be
We talking about I'm every woman. It's all in me. We talking about that.
I definitely would have to, so I definitely would. But I mean, I'll tell you what. Me being me, I keep it real with my son. What he say in what's the movie? Blow. He was like, I see what you're doing. I don't like it, but if you're happy. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't. If it was up to me, son, no. I mean, like you can't give me like one kid or something. At least nothing to come for me.
One.
You know what I'm saying?
Just nothing to come for me.
I mean, come on, you can't give me that, son. I'm meeting you in the middle. You out here in the skirt with lipstick on, son, and I'm telling you I love you anyway. Whether I mean it or not, you need to hear those words. So I'm telling you, hey, I love you. You know, saying quit snapping like that, dude. Put your hands down when I'm talking to you.
Quit smacking your lips.
Straighten your hip up. I told you, you can live how you want to live, but in my house, you straighten your hip up when you talk to me. I'm your father. Can I get that? You and this motherfucker talking about no, it's yes, sir.
yes, sir. Hey, give me a glass of water. What, nigga?
and I told you, quit calling me, hey, daddy. No, I tell you, hey, it's father.
You call me father.
I told you, it's weird when you say daddy.
It's father.
No, I'm fucking around like nigga. I wouldn't care, cause what fucking difference do it make? But no, I'd rather have a son that's gay, because that's what I'm just saying.
At the end of the day, I don't care how it goes down or what she said or the daddy or whatever. I just rather have a gay son than
the snitch son.
Yeah, and it ain't because he's a snitch. It's because I know what can happen to a snitch.
Well, mine's just both. Because you're a snitch, nigga, and you didn't have it in you to just keep the GSA solid, and the simple fact of what can happen.
Because I have to tell my son that too. Like, hey, nigga, hold on. No, you can't come in neither. You know what I'm saying?
He said you can't come in neither. Dad,
you know what
Dad, they're chasing me.
You why? Because listen,
they're chasing me, Dad.
At the end of the day, nigga, you broke the code. No, you can't be in the street. I don't feel bad for no nigga, bro. That everybody want to talk about how 6ix9ine was a snitch. They forget how that nigga Troy Ave sat on the fucking stand and told on nigga. Motherfuckers be telling all the time. And don't be in the streets if you gonna fucking tell. So I don't respect you for being around, and them niggas is gonna kill you. Get your ass off the porch. Get off the porch. They gonna know to come by here and shoot.
Come back.
Me and your mom in here trying to watch Whose Line Is It Anyway?
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We in here having scoops of applesauce, enjoying each other's company, and the front porch is getting lit up because of you. Because you wanted to go outside and play. Nigga, you grew up with good shit. We was there. I'm here telling you can't get off the porch. That means you had it at it, you dummy.
And he runs through that door and says, Dad, they're chasing me. Why? I told the police that they were...
I mean, my son, I'm gonna let my son's gonna come in and I'm protecting, but I'm gonna tell him, hey, in the morning you got to, hey, me and your mama live here.
Yeah,
that's crazy, bro. Like, nigga, you know why my mom and daddy are still alive, bro? Because I didn't let niggas shoot my mom and daddy house, bro. Like,
Yo, okay, all right. Now this is the one y'all know I usually like doing this, and I'm glad you here, Lady TMB, so you can get this too. Let's read this off. Follow me in this scenario. So, and just to let you know, this is a dude saying this, okay? This is a dude saying this.
Okay.
So, I'm leaving the movie theater with my side chick. While I'm leaving the theater with my side chick, I notice that my homeboy's girl is over walking into the movie theater, and she's got her side dude with her. So, we notice each other and we lock eyes. And she walks towards me and says, if you don't say anything, I won't say anything, and just walks off. I am very conflicted of what to say or what to do in a situation like this, because even if I don't say anything, they might still say something. What should I do? Don't worry, anybody can speak up at this point, you know.
Hold on, okay. Is her friend though with the side nigga?
No, it was just some random chick. Like, he's out with his side chick, and he notices that his homeboy's girl
is out with her side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so like I don't condone in cheating in any kind
I'm sure
of way,
you don't.
But shit, man, I wouldn't say nothing. Just being honest, I wouldn't say nothing. If I'm out with a side piece,
now, I was gonna say, now remember, this is your best friend.
I'm gonna say this.
It's your best.
I don't condone in the cheating, but at the same time, what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light anyway. And if I don't say nothing, then I'm gonna be questioned about my loyalty or be considered a fake friend. So I'm gonna just tell because it's gonna get told anyway. So I'm just gonna light the match and put fire to it.
And hope that it does. No, you was at, even though you was out with yours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm.
Because what's done in the dark is gonna come to the light.
Oh, so we all getting caught
Look,
today.
So we just gonna I'm
I'm
gonna have
staying out of a
loyalty because
motherfucker's
you said
business.
like you said it's my best friend. So
Yep.
my loyalty huh?
Yep. Your best friend.
Yeah. So my loyalty lies because I'm expecting if she saw that she gonna call and tell me.
Mm. I'm curious
Just gonna
because I
take
ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
just gonna take it how it is. Whatever come next, we just gonna be ready.
Hmm. We got one to say they wouldn't say none, one that would.
Because apparently, if I'm out with a side nigga, then apparently the main nigga ain't doing what I mean, it's something wrong there, something wrong in paradise. So they're out doing it. So you're asking to get caught, and you're asking for a breakup.
Hmm. I digs that. Righteous, righteous, righteous. So let's follow it all and just I guess in that, I get because that's too relate. That's kind of technical because if you don't say something, instead of it
You're gonna
being
be
two relationships being broke, it'll be three because your home would be like, "Why you ain't tell me? Why you ain't
everybody.
tell
It's gonna
me?"
be a lose lose
No,
situation for everybody.
I don't have to tell you to push you to find out. So I mean I'm not telling you by leaving hints and shit. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not just gonna flat out tell you. But I try to push a friend to find out. But my thing is more like kind of in the whole situation myself. I'm trying to figure out if I'm happy with what I got or if I actually want to move on. I'm testing the waters with somebody else. I'm kind of concentrated on that. I don't really have time to consider somebody else's happiness in their relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much focused for me.
Okay, we're gonna end it with this question here, and I should have asked this earlier, but since I didn't, we gonna end it like that. Picture this scenario. I just snapped my Thanos glove. Y'all are different people in my reality now. You were both just got married to your significant other. Throughout this time that y'all been together, y'all have not had any sexual encounters until the honeymoon. And that day at the honeymoon, y'all notice that it is the worst that y'all ever experienced. Or y'all staying with that person, or y'all staying with that person through thick and thin, through sickness and health, richer for poor, like the vow say? Or are you saying, fuck this shit, I'm out. Come on now, fuck this shit, I'm out. No, I need to know.
Honestly, if we got this far and we actually decided
I'm
that we were going
saying
to get married and we hadn't had sex up until after we got married, it was something about you that I was in love with, and it wasn't physical touch.
sexually.
I'd be able to stay because there is other things that would be able to get me off and get her off at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, of course I'm staying. I'm willing to keep that bond, and marriage is a sacred bond too. So you really don't want to break that either.
Okay, does time matter in that answer though?
Now, what do you mean by
What
does
is that?
time matter?
Like, so you saying that you married your significant other, but how long? What time frame are we talking about here, though?
Oh, how long have they been
Like
together? Is
how
what you're
So
long
saying?
you
if it's been
met when
years,
you got
I can
married?
understand staying.
Yeah.
So, but because everybody get married like 2 weeks after they know each other and stuff like that. Come on, we're talking 2025 here right now.
Okay, okay, well, you have a good point there, I guess. There's nothing wrong with 2 week marriage. Just throwing that out there. But
But that's
let's say let's say because it really doesn't take that long to know if you want to marry someone. let's give it 3 years. We'll say 3 years. No, that's
Yeah,
too long. That's too long not to be knocking boots. We're gonna say 2 years.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say. Would your answer be the same if the time was on it? Because it's like not knocking boots, mind you.
I mean, okay, all right. Well,
If it,
okay.
So,
if
Time
it only
doesn't matter. Okay, let's say the time doesn't matter. It
okay.
doesn't matter.
So would your answer still remain the same if time wasn't didn't have anything to do with it? Like if that's just what happened?
Okay, now the table's
I
turned
mean,
on me. Now I have to answer it.
was I
Okay,
still able
you
to create a bond with this person? If I
the
was
be,
if I was
the
able
best
to
person
create a
you've ever
bond with you
this
in
is
the way that I want,
your dream person. You couldn't be more happier with this person.
Okay, well, yeah.
Everything checks out except
So
one.
if you
okay,
if
so
you're
yeah.
good
So
to
if you're
me and
saying
good
it like
for
that,
me,
then yes,
I'm
I'm
all for it.
saying yeah,
If you're good to me and good for me, I'm all for it, man.
yeah. Because I don't think sex defines a relationship.
It
So I
doesn't,
mean,
and it doesn't, and there's been
I
certain
think it brings.
stories.
I think it just adds fire to your relationship. I don't think it necessarily is based off. I mean, if somebody is basing their relationship on the person's sex, then where's the connection? Where's the chemistry? Where's that at? Where is that coming from? If it's just based off that, so I feel like I would say because I mean, sex ain't everything.
Would you still be indulging in sex even though you know it's ass?
Yeah, because I'm a need.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you got needs.
yeah, you still got to get off. It might take longer,
Yeah.
but
I
So
mean,
even though it's not the best, I'm gonna still indulge in it because you're my husband. Like I made that
okay,
vow now.
okay, that's nice. See, me personally, I shit. Let me see if
You
she's
ain't
asleep.
having it
Hold on, wait. Let me see if she's asleep.
because I want to hear your answer. I
Hold
want
on,
to
let
hear
me
you
see. Hold
answer
on.
this
Let me
before you
see.
check out. I want to
Let
hear
me
your
see.
answer
Let me see if
because I
she's
know
asleep.
it's some
Hold on.
bullshit. Because I can tell by your face expression. Don't be looking to see if she's coming or not.
I can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. And I'll tell you why. And I will
Why?
tell you why. Because it. Hold up.
No, don't. It's some bullshit.
because
That's why I know it's some bullshit.
because
Some
because
straight up bullshit.
marriage is give and take and all of that good shit, right? Now, if everything checks out, that's all good. That's all good. But it's still going to be a need that I need fulfilled. And that's a big need. That is a big need.
Okay,
You
okay. Let's say this. Let's turn it like this. What is considered trash? Like we said earlier, don't be looking over there because I want her to hear.
okay? What I would consider trash.
Yes, what's considered trash? D and trash P. What is
I
it?
was gonna say, yeah.
Hmm. What's the best way I could describe it?
I be like, what if her coochie is garbage but her mouthpiece is?
It's on point.
See?
See. Now you
So
see.
you
Now we're
have
getting somewhere.
it's a lot of different things when you talk about sex. You can't just thinking about just doing it that way. You got to think outside the box when it comes to sex. That's
Um,
how people have good sex lives. So maybe
yes.
yeah. So it's
You
different
know,
things. Like
but if I know that if you on top of me and I'm trying to see what's on TV, then
wait, what?
if I'm doing one of these,
No, you shouldn't still be
yeah.
playing.
Like, but
Again,
I'm married. But I'm married to that. I'm married
you
to that
be able
now.
to find
But it could be the
something
other.
that
It could be other things. What if her back end is better than that? What if her, like I said, her mouth was better than that? What I'm just saying.
Uh,
What if she brings
chili
some
dog.
creativity to like?
yo straight up. You can find if a chick's coochie ain't good. I mean, she's probably a butt slut. Getting the butt.
But and it's
Just
not
saying.
always the women. Sometimes it's the men. How you feel
Yeah,
the
you're
chick
right
that
about
became
that. You're right
pregnant
about
wants
that.
you?
Sometimes it's
Like
the men.
Right.
Sometimes that's why I asked
so,
you too. That's why I asked you. Sometimes
but
it's the
that's what
men.
I'm telling you. If it was that way for me, I would still be intimate with my husband because I know that it's a lot of different things that comes along with sex. It's not just you sticking your dick inside of me and we're going back and forth. It's more stuff to it.
If it's trash, I gotta think about it. We might have to think about it. We might have to call Wingley. We might have to call Wingley.
No, Wingley is not a part of none of this. When we talk about
$5 make you boss.
no, she's only good for feet and nails and eyebrows. That's it.
And those that good old fashioned. But I would, because I shouldn't say, because I don't want to, jinx anyone. I know that if I wasn't, I know that
You should even get it off if it's some bullshit. That's how you know it's fucking bullshit.
I'd have to do some serious
talk right now. So
I'm doing some serious thinking.
No.
Hey, what Oh man, I really got to love your ass. I really, really, really got to love your ass.
You said it's our dream. This is your dream girl. She checks off everything but
everything. It's just everything. It checks off everything.
Another thing, what if she just got a bad little body and you can stroke off to that? That could be
that. You know what? Sometimes that's all it takes. Sometimes that's all it takes.
It's a lot of different things.
But until you go in there and feel a breeze, and then now he's like, I gotta keep looking at you. Okay, let's get it back. Okay, damn it. I need 2 things to put in here. Damn. You know what? Let's just jump in this shit. Hello.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Damn it.
Some stuff takes work and some stuff don't.
You be like, hello. Yes. Oh, I think that's cute.
I just straightened my real hair out.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's do a whole turn.
I'm not.
You're not done?
Yeah, I'm not done. I'll do the rest tomorrow.
Okay. All right. But yeah, that whole hello.
I'm not gonna play with you because no.
Damn, but it checks everything. You know what's crazy is I asked this question. I'm having trouble answering it. Checks everything out.
It's gonna be some bullshit. That's why you're having a hard time answering it.
Checks off everything on the box except one. But the mouth game is crazy though, right? The mouth game is crazy, right? Everything else
is. It could be possibilities. You just gotta think outside the box.
Okay. I guess I would. I take that chance. I take that chance.
That can turn you on.
I would take that chance. I would take that chance. Yeah. You know what? It's all about love. So yes, I would. I'd be like, you know what? Even though that my lower body probably can fit down in there, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I would have a heart-to-heart conversation. I'm holding the camera. It's okay. Calm down. Shh.
You can fit your lower body down there. You gotta do.
Calm down. It's not your fault. Yes, it is your fault, but it's not all the way. Yes, it is. But we can get through this. Shh. Don't cry. But don't piss me off later on down the line, because I'm gonna use that shit.
That bullshit. No, you can't bring up something to accept. That's some crazy bullshit.
I was gonna say don't piss me off down the line, because I'm gonna bring that shit up. Be like, I know you ain't talking with your loosey goosey ass.
No, that's that bullshit right there. You cannot just bring up something that you chose to accept and to throw salt on nobody's fucking wounds. No, we're not doing that, because then you're gonna be asking her for some, even though you got a hello down there. But you still.
But here's the thing. It could be used in reverse too. It could be used in reverse. I know you ain't talking, little man. You ain't talking.
Yeah, I don't have none of those problems.
I know you ain't talking. I know because if females can use the same thing though. I know you ain't talking mini me. Like motherfuckers come up with the females come up with the most heartbreaking shit in the world.
We're not saying, listen, we're not saying that you can't say it in your head, but you can't just throw it in her face. Or me, I can't throw it in his face either.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? Me being tagged up Samuels, I would have no choice but to do that. I would have no choice.
Because I already know that you're an asshole, I'm already knowing that that's what's going to happen because that's what you would do.
And quote unquote, I'm a fucked up human being. Also, you know, I've heard that from some.
Because then you're gonna want to get back in it.
I mean, I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry about that. You know, can we talk about it? She'll be like, no, and then,
no.
You was talking about my Lucy Goosey. I love you, Lucy Goosey, baby. I love you.
That sounds stupid. That's why you shouldn't even say it.
I shouldn't be live on podcasts. I should not even be on podcasts. I am a horrible person, and people are starting to know that now. I get inboxes. I swear I be getting inboxes like, you really don't think that way, do you? Yes, I do. I really do. You really don't think that ain't no women that's past 30 ain't a 10? Yes, I really do believe that. Yes, I do.
Oh my God, I remember that conversation vividly.
Oh, you're dead here? You gonna burn it? You gonna burn it? Oh, okay. But I'm a terrible person. I have no that, but you get these inboxes like I said one time. There are no 10s over the age of 30. Oh my God, my inbox for like, how can you say that? Who are you to say that? And then when I said with every child you have, you drop 2 points. Oh,
I know. I remember this conversation vividly.
They was trying to send me to Facebook jail. I was like, what? What? This isn't true? They were, hell no, it's not true. Ugh, can't win for shit. Tagged up Samuels will never win.
No,
he will never. I will never win. I will never win, and that's okay, because it just shows that some women can't take the truth. It just shows that some can't handle the harsh truth. If
no, that's a lame reason.
If somebody women cannot take, women have gotten to the point where y'all are so goddamn sensitive and then so need to want to cancel a motherfucker or get somebody that y'all can order a lift knowing damn well y'all 600 to 800 pounds, knowing the lift can't lift you, and got the nerve to want to sue the company.
But I'm saying, we know that we're sensitive. You guys call us emotional creatures, bitches.
Emotional terrorists.
But that conversation with the 30 plus and that and your stupid poly, that goes hand in hand out the window.
People want to send me to Facebook jail for that one. Thank you, viewers. That shows y'all like me. Well, this is us closing it out, though. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all showing up, hopping in the whip. Hopefully we can do this again. Hopefully Taylor will show up, because he can't be planning shit and not showing up to shit. I'm going to make that a real too. Man. Where you at, bruh? You can't plan some shit, not show up to the shit. But, that's a different time for a different place. So, appreciate y'all showing up. Bars are real, people are fake, family first podcast type shit. You already know how it is. That was fun. Alrighty.